What's going on, guys? Looky like 360 here, back with more Baltimore Orioles franchise in Out of the Park Baseball 22. Starting the 2024 season, we need to make some roster cuts as we're coming out of spring training. We have 44 guys on the roster, and we only have 26 bases. So this should be a relatively easy decision for the pitching because our bullpen's pretty much already set. In terms of rotation, Conroy, I'm going to go with him. We'll leave Wells in AAA. So he will be the first cut of spring training. And then Berkey, Lancelotti, those guys will go down. Swales will definitely go down. Jansen, Berkey, there we go. Grayson Rodriguez will go down. Bauman will go down. And Fenter? No, actually, Bondman, I wanted Bondman up, and I wanted Fenter down. So I'll have to fix that later. Catching, Herrera will go down, obviously. Tyler Nevin, Graffinano. We're just going to make the obvious moves right here. News. Torrey Hunter. Okay, so those are the obvious ones. Lineup wise, we need to cut some outfielders. I think Kjerstad and Diaz can be cut for now. They are definitely a part of the future, but we don't need them right this moment. Grinner and Cobb, those guys can go down. And then we can bring back up Bauman. There we go. And that leaves us with a full lineup. And I think that's pretty good, honestly. I think this team is actually pretty decent, considering we had to let a lot of guys go. It's not too shabby, honestly. Jacob Amaya, Martin, Alexander, McKenna, and then Tim LeCastro can be our pinch runner. Do I want to edit this lineup at all? I feel like Gurriel Jr. should hit a little bit further down in the lineup. Maybe Brandon Marsh second. We'll have Fletcher lead off. Chris Taylor somehow ended up being our center fielder. I don't know how that happened, but we'll go with it. We'll move Biggio up, Perdomo down. Oh, because Mullins is hurt. No duff. Keep forgetting. If that wasn't obvious, this guy is always injured. Hit 353, though, with 427 on base. All right, so this team's ready to go. Main competition seems to be the Red Sox again, as they have a very talented team. Yankees, they're okay. They don't really have a whole lot going on, though. The Rays, obviously, are really good still, too. They have Rizziano, Franco, Meadows, all those guys, Adames. So they're really stacked. And the Blue Jays, I think, are the worst team in the East. Although they did get John Means. So we'll see about how they do. So, Chris Taylor needs to be added to the 40-man. There we go. Austin Martin needs to be added to the 40-man. All right. Urias out for 2 to 3 months after one start on the year. That sucks. All right, Alex Wells is our next best guy. So we'll throw him in there. And hopefully he can pitch well for us. I had a feeling we'd have a lot of injuries. Jose Ramos recovery unclear. But we're off to a 3-0 start against the Blue Jays, so that's good. Daniel Ponce de Leon is back. And we'll give Wells a start and then send him down because he sucked. Well, he didn't. I mean, he wasn't good. He wasn't, like, terrible, though. And then we'll move Ponce de Leon up there and give him a start. So kind of giving everybody some extra days off. And we'll see how that goes. All right, so 6-2, 8-2 now. We're tied with the Rays, so we're off to a decent start. Bullpen-wise, Bauman sucks, so we'll send him down. And we'll bring back Ramos. All right, 10-4 to start the season. Very nice. Mullins is back. How's Chris Taylor doing? Does it want to give me stats? There we go. Chris Taylor, 259. So not too shabby. Castro and McKenna haven't really played. Hayes is hitting well. Marsh as well. Austin Martin hasn't really done anything. I don't really want to waste service time on that guy, so we'll send him down. We'll bring Cedric Mullins into the mix, and then I think maybe McKenna will send down. And we'll bring Bruce Zimmerman into the bullpen as a lefty, and we'll make Fry our specialist again. And then that should be good. Lineup-wise, not much changes. We'll add Mullins to the center field. We'll have him lead off. I can actually move Marsh down to third. Gurriel Jr. fourth. Hayes. Then Mountcastle. Then Biggio and Perdomo. And that should do. Okay, Alexander there. All right. So April 21st, we are 10-5. So pretty good start. Still in first place. As we wrap up the month here, May 1st, we are 16-7. So let's take a look at the standings. So right now we're in first place, game ahead of the Rays and Red Sox. Yankees 13-11, 3.5 back, and the Blue Jays in last place, 6-18. Around the league, the Twins lead the Central. The Rangers lead the AL West by a half game above the Astros. In the NL, the Braves are in first place, 17-6. The Brewers are a game up above the Cardinals in the Central, and the Padres lead in the West. So let's take a look at how our team's doing. Mullins so far in his return, 8 games, 417 average, very nice. Fletcher, 319 with 3 home runs. Marsh, 315 with 2 home runs. Gurriel Jr., 340 with 3 home runs. Austin Hayes, 318, 8 home runs. Mountcastle, 357 with 12 home runs. Biggio, 344 with 4 home runs. Perdomo, 234 with no home runs, and Rutschman, 221 with 3 home runs. In the rotation, Ponce de Leon is 4-0 with a 2.10 ERA. Areza is 1-0 with a 3.27 ERA. Josiah Gray, 0-1 with 3.13 ERA. Quadraga is 1-1 with a 9.68 ERA, and Conroy is 1-2 with a 6.50 ERA. In the bullpen, Fry has a 4.26 ERA, Zimmerman 7.71. Ramos 257, Robertson 230, Fernandez 220, Beretta 231, and Harris 231 with 6 saves. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys for the next one.